Hiking Teapot Mountain was a fantastic experience. This hike could end up being our favorite in Taiwan as it has all of our favorite elements. Stunning scenery, rock scrambles, steep ascents that require basic rock climbing skill, and an almost deserted trail. If you are looking for an interesting walk from Taipei, or better still, the much nearer town of Jiufeng than Teapot Mountain is for you. Teapot Mountain was perfect for us, a hike that could be accomplished without a guide, but had plenty of challenging sections to keep things interesting. Starting from the Gold Museum in Jiufeng, keep following side for the Gold Building. It left from the Tourist Information Center and then up several staircases until you come to the old meaning cow track. Follow this for a couple of minutes and then take a left over the bridge. The Teapot Mountain Trail itself is not advertised, but if you make an immediate right from the bridge up to the gravel path, you are on track. You will pick up the sign later. The one thing that everybody loves about spring has definitely got to be getting to enjoy the gorgeous cherry blossom. Besides the usual sakura hotspot like Japan and Korea, there are also many cherry blossom viewing spots in Taiwan. Spring in Taiwan, which happens from March to May, also brings with its pleasant temperature ranging from 18 to 26 Celsius degrees, making it the perfect time to visit. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom in March and April. So, if you want the most spectacular views, time your visit then. As with those at Jiangminsan National Park and so many others in Taiwan, you can guess it's straight uphill. You will climb up the stair for around 10 to 15 minutes as the aptly named Teapot Mountain appears gradually closer and closer. Jiufeng, a small mining village on the northeast coast of Taiwan, may be widely famous for its ostrich hundred of growing land, but it was the rugged mountain that rises sharply from its friend that had me wild and truly captivated. It is steep, but the steps are well formed except for the odd ones and two which are little rotten but will still hold your weight. Once at the top of the stair, you will hit the road for the next 600 meters or so. It continues to be uphill at a much less steep gradient than the stair. Within a minute, you will hit your first view back on the town of Jiufeng, hugging the cliff-side glorious ocean views. It's a gorgeous sight even on the rough day. The views continue to get better and better as you head further up the road and look out to the rolling hills. From the little shelter on the road, the track will be well signposted. You will soon leave the tarmac and hit the track again on the right. There are toilets here and enough space for a couple of cars to park if you really want to skip the early part of the trail. It's a 900 meters from here to Teapot Mountain summit, and it's back to our old friends, the steep staircase again. There are a couple of fantastic viewpoints or getting your breath back stop along the way. This section is steep, but again, the steps are largely in great condition, and it won't be long before you hit the top and the table summit is in So what made the trail a little more interesting if you are into gambling is that you can actually walk inside the cave and squeeze through the narrow hole in the ceiling to sit on top of the teapot itself. The first session is rapid, and even though I'm quite a caution worker, I could manage without using it for the ascent, that is, for the descent. I was definitely grateful for it, especially in the wet and slippery conditions inside the cave, as it was too slippery for me, but I decided to went in to venture further, and most others did too with no problem. Once you have squeezed through the narrow hole at the top of the teapot, you can actually continue to work as a loop track rather than returning the same way. There are more rope sections along that route. If you aren't keen on that, you can just return the same way. It's really quick hitting back because the track is in good enough condition that descending is pretty easy. Overall, I would say this work has some of the best views in the whole of Taiwan. The actual work up to Teapot Mountain is not too difficult. While it is steep, the trail is well formed, and there are plenty of places to sit and take a break along the way. The difficulty for some people comes when you get to the top of the roof sections and you are considering squeezing through the hole to get on top of the teapot. We did and saw lots of people doing it, so it depends on your agility. The other thing to note is that you don't have to do the session inside the cave. You can still enjoy the work and the spectacular views without this, so it's either work that can be enjoyed by everyone as long as you are comfortable with the steady uphill work of approximately 2.5 kilometers. Teapot Mountain is actually located around 3 kilometers outside of town of Jiaofeng. The quickest way to get there if you don't have your own transport is by taking the train to Raofeng from Taipei main station. We went to Raofeng many times and never actually looked at the time of the trains as they seem to go every half an hour or so. There is a local train for 48 Taiwan dollar, around 1.5 US dollar, or a slightly weaker or fractionally more expensive express train. We got both at various times. One took around half an hour and the other closer to 50 minutes. Once you get to Raofeng station, you are only around 6 kilometers from Yaofeng on street. You can either catch a local bus or take a taxi either to the old street if you want to see this first or directly to the Ghost Museum where the trek begins. Celine's night market is undoubtedly the largest and the most well-known in Taipei, not just in the city but across Taiwan. A top attraction in Taipei, the streets and alleys of Celine night markets are filled with a myriad of street food. Don't forget some food was certified by Michelin 2023. You can also find everything from electronic to trendy clothes, bag, and more in the market. Thanks a lot for watching. For the next videos, I would like to tell you about my second travel date in Taiwan. See you next time.